Wow, so much fun.
And you want all of us to live stream, right?
Yeah.
I'm not tech savvy, so.
Go. Yeah, just let her know we have switch channels and stuff. So go back out and find the one that shows you. That's why I'm trying to figure out this all out, work all the kinks out.
So we don't have to.
Yeah.
What a good boss. Tracy's the coolest. You heard it here, folks.
Stop trying to slide up.
I'm not. But will it help my 2 weeks? So if it will, I can be the next. Tracy, hasn't even told you your hair looks lovely today?
The reason I'm growing my hair out is because
Santa.
Santa. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My head would be bald. Let's bring this up a little bit. Otherwise, my head would probably be shaved. I'm not even sure if I want to do Santa this year.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Apologize in advance. This is like watching paint dry. We already lost her.
Your mom was already like, all right.
We got their scratch off the good, so we're probably looking by that.
Is it your mom and dad?
My stepdad, yeah.
It may not even been her. It just may have been one of my other subscribers, and they realized, oh yeah, that's right. This is always boring. Why am I watching this? Hard part about working in this part of the body is you got a lot of soft tissue. And your hip bone's here, but not here.
Right.
So you're like,
More like the tip of your bone, but I gotta see it in. That's okay.
that picture on the YouTube screen.
Oh, no, I was texting mom back.
I was like, why are you taking a picture of the YouTube screen? So why take a picture of it and you can go watch it later? Especially when you're working here too, you gotta really watch for twitches because any twitch in the body anywhere, you're gonna see it right here.
I've noticed.
The twitch can throw you off your line.
I'm a very twitchy person.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're still wanting to talk. Could be worse. You could be like screaming the entire time.
I honestly don't know if I could do this if she was screaming the entire time because
Does that happen?
everything would move. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, had people calling me all kinds of stuff, screaming.
Tracy, I have a question. In all your years of experience, do you think girls or boys should better protect you?
Well, girls, it's without even a doubt. That's not even a question. Guys are wusses.
Well, I asked a past boss that person said that it's like, well, men can just handle more pain.
No, they
than
can't.
I
That's
can.
crazy.
No, they can't.
I was like, I don't know if I believe you, but that's all right.
For one, I have way more female clients. Most male clients I have send to tap out.
Really?
I think men can be better at disassociating the pain, but that's not every male.
Right.
Like, I hate pain, but I can disassociate it. But you usually have to have something that was a pretty painful experience to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not good with pain. I make all kinds of noises.
Any painful thing, I just try to compare it to labor because I gave a natural birth.
Ooh. How was that?
How was it?
Yeah.
It was like your worst nightmare multiplied by like 1,000.
And everything from the waist down is just destroyed.
Yeah, my mom told me you poop yourself when you give birth.
Not everybody does. I personally did not poop, but some people do because of all the built up pressure and you're constipated a lot while you're pregnant. So some women do poop on the table.
Oh my. Does it get on the baby?
No.
Gets on everything. Just like
Explosion.
My cousin did, and I was there for her labor. Basically, like literally nobody says anything, and the nurse is just like,
I
clean
feel
it
like
really fast.
you just know to not say anything.
Yeah. I feel like if you said something, that's when it's like,
Oh my god, mom just texted me. I didn't know she could hear me.
well, we're online.
yeah, she can. tell you to shut up.
Just like, stop telling people that I took a. Oh, I don't want to say a bad word in front of my mom. I can't do that. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, you are live. Just
Subject change. I had a natural labor. It was terrible. I literally was like The Exorcist.
Oh.
I looked like I needed an exorcism because I was just like screaming in pain. It was terrible.
just,
Well,
just what everyone who tunes in to watch a tattoo get down wants, like, labor.
yeah, but basically, when you get induced, which is what I had to do, they had to like pump me full of Pitocin so that I would labor quicker and give birth. And you know what? My doctor told me she didn't want to work on a holiday. Because my daughter's due date was June 1st or July 1st.
That's crazy.
Her due date was July 1st, and my doctor was like, "Yeah, I don't really want to come in on a holiday, so we're just gonna induce you a couple days early." So she was born June 29th.
That's wild.
I thought so too, but that's what you get for having medicated like pregnant. So.
Wow.
Doctor after my own heart there.
What'd you say?
Doctor after my own heart.
But yeah, they induced me early, and I've read in a lot of like books and whatnot that like induction contractions hurt a lot more than like natural contractions. So because of all the like medicine that they had to pump through me, and they had to break my water like manually.
Oh.
So it's
It's a nice pick.
Yeah, it is actually. I like kind of shove it inside it. It's not the greatest feeling, but yeah. Then you
It's scary.
yeah. Yeah, they broke my water, and then with like that, I was ready to start pushing. Which is terrifying.
Epidurals kind of scare me too because I heard they can give you like really bad back problems
They
later in life.
can, yeah.
So can kids.
They also can, yeah. They'll have sex because you will get pregnant and die. And die. That's one movie. Mean Girls.
I love Mean Girls.
Me too. I assumed you'd get the reference because you're very close in age to me. So. Like, giving birth is the worst thing I've ever been through in my whole life. And then they just like send you off, and you just have a baby. You get like no instructions, no help. You just got a baby now. My first introduction to my daughter, she shit all over me.
Oh.
So right from the start, I was like, and she's still bad.
It's actually much easier doing this on the other side. Yeah. Hand your side to rest my hand on, not your bony hip. So your hip, I'm like rolling off of your hip and stuff, so it's a little more challenging. Since you just booked an appointment, I mean, my other Kenzie should be booking.
There's two of us?
Yeah. She gets way better tattoos, though. Pretty much anytime when one of you books, the other will book shortly after. And I haven't heard from her, so. And the other one lives at home and makes more money than she knows what to do with.
I wish.
She was talking about going back to school to get her master's degree, so maybe why I haven't seen her. That's just more challenging trying to figure out where to put my hands and stuff. These last couple lines, it's like, where am I gonna, how am I gonna get in there? I always try to be conscious like where my elbows and stuff are, especially when I'm working on a female. I don't want to like be rubbing stuff over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't be
Or, like,
rubbing
all over
stuff
right
that's not mine to rub. Yeah.
That would be painful.
But you know, sometimes you're like, you do it without thinking about it. But if I know I'm going to have to, I always inform them ahead of time and just say, hey, I am going to be touching you here because I don't know where else to put my arm.
Right. Okay,
Oh,
are
that
you
was
gonna take a
cold.
little
I'm
nap?
so tired. Ugh.
Take a little nap on the table.
No, you take a nap. I get to take a nap.
I don't know. That's what I've done.
I won't nap. I'll wait until I get home.
When I get long tattoos, that's what I do. I nap.
That's the only thing that sucks though is over streams you don't have the music back here.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube will becomes a copyright problem. Let Shania know the autoplay.
Not as much, but I would.
Yeah, just to let her know as soon as she gets off the phone. I don't know what that was doing for.
I just want to know. shut off the phone and then I don't.
Today, you only got me.
It's okay when I have my 2 weeks and everything, you know, I'll be here too.
You won't be tattooed.
I know. I'm just kidding. I just had to bring it for 2 weeks. Did you hear the comment?
Oh, my alarm's not going off. Well,
Fantastic. I didn't have to interrupt the phone.
Lots of people calling trying to get in today.
Yeah.
tattoos.
Of course.
That last one was like, do you guys have like walk-in days? And it was like, no. It's like if we're available, we'll take them, but it's first come first served. Really? It's
Well,
like,
what would be
it's
able
a
to-
walk-in.
Make an
Like,
appointment.
yeah. They come in, and then the last one calls. They have their stereo on loud. I'm like, I can't hear you. Maybe I should turn my music down, huh? Yeah, no shit. Maybe you should do that. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Hey, you're live on the internet.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I hear.
You come back here and I'm tattooing. I'm live. You're live.
Yeah, cool. But no, it's like, really, you're gonna call with your music on and be like, I can't hear you. Logic.
It's like opening like a big book and getting like middle of the chapter and be like, I can't read.
Get to the end of the book. How was it? I don't know. I can't read.
Read.
So when you get to the end of the book and somebody asks you how it was, I'm like, I don't know. I don't read. We just sat there and went through the whole book. Yeah, I was looking for pictures.
Hey, did your piercing room get clean?
Yes, it did.
He's gonna read that.
Oh, there's my one. Alexa, stop.
Alexa, shut your mouth. Right, Shania? I said, Alexa, shut your mouth.
I wish. There's times I've called Alexa all kinds of things and she doesn't usually respond. I remember when it first came out, it was so stupid. Like it was couldn't answer questions for anything.
Lexi was getting really mad at the other day when we were opening because she would not turn off the piercing fan. I was like, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, for some reason the only one that'll turn it off is that one in there, but everyone else, every other one picks it up. I just haven't looked to see why it's not listed on this one because they're all my devices, so they should all be linked together, right? I think so, at least.
You think? That would be too easy.
So where are you working at again?
Me?
Yeah.
I was working at a restaurant called Walnut Grill, but I quit a couple months ago.
What you doing
Our
there?
manager, our main manager, well, he was our only one. We had two managers, and then one got hit by a truck like the
Oh
day
my
before
God.
Christmas. Yeah, semi truck ran off the road completely. So he never came back to work because he got a bunch of money from a lawsuit. And then
I wouldn't either.
yeah, my favorite manager, Mike, ended up quitting because he wanted to like be with his wife more. And then it just all kind of fell apart after that. All the servers started quitting because the new manager was terrible. And then I was just like, well, if everyone's leaving, I'm not staying.
What did you do there?
I was a hostess.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Unless things have changed. I don't know.
My mom doesn't want me to get another job. She wants me to just like chill for now.
Jeez, is she looking to adopt anyone? It's, I can totally handle not doing anything.
That was very stupid of me.
And
That's how my mom was for a long time.
Wish.
My first job was like this shady restaurant,
oh,
and then like they had me. My title was a hostess, but they had me working as a server.
that's what happened to my friend Tegan at a restaurant called Omni's.
Really? Yeah. But I don't know. I liked it. I made tips, so I didn't really care. But then I got pregnant, and I could not stand the smell of the place that I worked at
Ooh.
because we served a lot of fish, and I was like, I gotta get out of here. Literally, like every shift, I would throw up.
Ooh, that is terrible. I hate throwing up.
I hate
I
throwing up.
cry every time.
Yeah, me too.
I went to Columbia for a concert with my boyfriend a couple weeks ago. It was
What
like
concert?
it was Father John Misty and the Head and the Heart. It was amazing. I loved it. But it was like literally in the middle of a heat wave, and I never do heat well. It makes me so
Yeah.
sick. And on the drive back home, actually on the walk there, I had to stop in a Chipotle to like throw up. The bathroom was disgusting because it was in a college town, like it was
Oh,
right
yeah.
next to the zoo.
Right.
And then we went to a gas station. Same thing happened. I had canes too, the chicken, so it was just all coming up disgusting. And then on the side of the highway too, terrible. I feel bad for him. He had to deal with that.
We're going to Columbia to see Swaco.
Oh really?
Yep.
That'll be fun.
We just saw Youngblood back in July.
We were talking about that last time I was here.
And we went and saw Offspring, Simple Plan, and Sum 41 last Sunday. Tomorrow we're going to go see Papa Roach and Shinedown.
Really?
And then we got Swaco in like 2 weeks. And then 3 days after that, we got Avenged Sevenfold.
How are you affording all these concerts?
We have a credit card that's just for concerts. And see, I'm an adult.
Credit cards freak me out.
Me too.
See, I'm an adult, so being an adult, you know.
He's an adult that makes adult money.
Yeah. And then we got Hollywood Undead.
Oh, that one would be fun.
With who? With who, Tracy?
Please, whatever.
Wait,
Tech Nine.
no, it's so. Yeah, I remember seeing that on Ticketmaster, and I was like, this is a weird combo.
That's a weird lineup.
And then, because my wife likes Tech Nine, so
I had to
I'm
make you say
taking her
it.
to see it.
I had to make you say
It's
it.
just like, that's strange. It's
No.
gonna be two different groups of people going
Not
there.
necessarily. They actually did a song together.
Really?
And when they first came, Hollywood Undead is considered to be rap metal. So, but it's like, yeah, I don't listen to rap for a very specific reason. I used to be a bouncer.
Oh,
And
Really, Tracy?
yeah,
That's so
I used to
crazy.
get a lot bigger.
Now I see. Then I can see it.
I lost a lot of muscle mass
Mm.
when I got diagnosed with kidney disease.
how many fake IDs have you taken?
Yeah, none.
Really?
We didn't really check to see if they were fake.
Where?
Idaho. We
Oh,
just had to make sure they had their ID. But like, I worked. Biggest night I worked was hip hop, and I would have to break up so many fights and throw so many people out of the bar that I hear hip hop and rap, and my anxiety starts to go through the roof.
it's like PTSD.
It is. I was talking about it last night, and just talking about it, I was starting to get like anxiety, really bad anxiety just talking about it. I did that for a while. And then we got after that, then we got Kiss. As far as I know, it's
All of
everyone.
them are still alive.
Yep. Well, no, Eric Carr died, but Eric Carr's, he wasn't an original member. All the original members of the Kiss are alive.
Alive and well.
Yeah, I don't know about well, because there is beef between, you're not going to see Ace Frehley opening or playing with Kiss. He's the original guitarist.
My
There's,
biological dad, Gene Simmons. Just
I
kidding.
don't know if everyone heard that, but
What'd you say?
it's possible, but
We'll just pretend my mom was a creepy. All I have to do is show my son, bam. Bam, he believes it.
can't laugh, otherwise it's gonna get messed up. I'm trying so hard.
Oh, it's already messed up.
Oh, how could you?
So you set the expectations low so that when you see it, you're happy. Oh, God, poor neck. My poor neck. Both of my tattoos today are both minors that are repeat clients of mine.
Really?
For you and then the next one. And I'm sure I'll probably see both of you after you turn 18
Oh, I'm so excited.
because like, you know, I get some people that come to me just because we don't want to do a minor. But then I get some who just, like, even after they turn 18, still, you know, they're like, I have to, I have to come to you. I got one that drives over from Illinois.
Wow.
Her mom brought her here
Bless
when she was
you.
17, and
Bless you.
she's over here about every 2 months getting a new tattoo. She's actually going to be modeling for us for our upcoming calendar shoot that we're doing.
That would be cool.
I am too.
I didn't see Madison right now. I saw Mads.
Oh my God, Tracy,
Unless
you
you're
know
Mads.
that was me. Shania's literally finished my curation. I'm
Unless
pretty
you're
sure-
Mads. I didn't see.
Pretty positive she's ordered all the jewelry too.
Unless you're Mads. I don't know what you're talking
I guess I am now. Then. The skin on my belly feels like it's not so like funky now that I have my belly button right now. So I'm excited to get it pierced properly. So it doesn't look so crazy.
You're almost done.
Start like a champ.
She always does.
The only one that like really super hurt was my thigh tattoo, which kind of shocked me because I heard those aren't supposed to hurt that
Oh,
bad.
they can be awful.
I really like sensitive to pain on my legs. It's weird.
Well, Kenzie always sits like a champ. It's better than most adults. The killers I hear in the background.
I'm not sure.
Don't get copyrighted.
Sounds like killers, but I know it's kind of sucks. I like having music, but you know, hopefully eventually someday I'll make money off these live streams. Because eventually you'll come in here and there'll be a camera like hanging out over top of the. Also have a camera on the head so you get.
It's not.
It's not. It
No.
sounded like it. It sounded like Mr. Brightside, but
It did from back here, but then I got up there and then Shania said, "What crack is he smoking?"
no. When the music's really faint, sometimes it's hard to.
And I dropped my phone and I'm like, pinky toe.
Ow.
Mind you, I've broken both my pinky toes when I walk
My
like
brother just broke one of his.
a dumb person.
Ask Shania about her pinky toe when you get a chance.
Oh.
Huh?
Does she
Does she
have
hurt
one?
it?
Or-
Well, back, let's see, was it a year and a half ago? I'm trying to remember. It would be Thanksgiving, not last year, but the year before. We were still living in Wentzville, and we had, we were going to my dad's house. Well, the night before, she was going to get something out of the fridge, and our kitchen, there was like this little wall that jutted out like maybe like 6 inches past the fridge. She kicks it.
Ah.
So, then, you know, she's like, ow, 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 you know, it hurt. Well, we went to my dad's for Thanksgiving. When we came back, it was still hurting, so we tried to go to urgent care, and they're like, well, we're closing, so we don't have, you know, we can't help you, basically. So we drive over here to St. Peter's to the emergency room. Well, they try to reset it. Well, they won't let me in because it's still under COVID stuff. So they wouldn't let me in. So I'm sitting out in the car by myself for like a couple of hours while she's in there by herself. And so they freaking they try to reset it. They can't reset it. So they refer her to a surgeon, like a podiatrist. And he takes a look at the x-rays and he's like, well, yeah, if I can tell from what here, if they're not able to reset it, that it's probably been like this for a long time. Because basically what had happened is the knuckle here was sitting on top, or like the bone was sitting on top of the knuckle.
That's kind of freaky.
And so when she was a kid, she thought she broke her toe in her mom. It's basically what we're walking off.
Yeah.
So what had happened is it had taken that bone and lifted up over the knuckle.
Oh my
So now
god.
they can't do anything about it.
That's
So
kind
her
of
pinky toe
scary.
sits kind of up off the ground. But it made it worse when she hit it. So, yeah, that was fun. It was a lot of fun.
This is what I did when I can get
What?
just snapped it in half.
How did they like even deal with those? Like, there's not really much you can do.
I
with
fell
the
down the
broken
stairs.
toes.
That's how.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, they put like a 4-inch needle in my toe
Oh my god.
to like numb me up and everything, and then they had to reset it, which hurt so bad. And then I had to be in like not a cast, but like a boot, and I had to be on crutches. And I'm like almost 90% sure I just broke my toe,
Oh.
and my thumb fell on it.
Ouch.
Like, you know when you break a bone, you start to feel like that, like every time you move it.
I've
You've never broken a bone?
I've never been stung by a bee.
I've never been
bit
stung
by a
bee.
tick.
I've
Never
never
broken a bone.
Never gotten a tick either.
Ticks scare me.
They scare me
honestly.
so
Yeah.
bad.
So
I'm
here's the
terrified.
funny
I've found them like on me, but they've never bit me.
Yeah.
I had Lyme disease.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
And I didn't live in Missouri at the time. I was visiting. And my dad lives out in the country. And I swear, every time I go out to my dad's, if I go out like riding with him, like on this side by side, or we go out shooting or something, I end up getting bit by a tick. But I was out here visiting. I went back to Missouri, and I went back to Utah or Idaho. Yeah, that's where I lived.
Idaho.
And I was just so tired, like just beyond tired all the time. And I was talking to one of my friends from Missouri, and she's like, well, that sounds like Lyme disease. We have a bunch. She worked at the hospital, and she's like, we're seeing tons of cases of Lyme disease this year. So I went to the doctor, and they're like, well, the head doctor, the head surgeon, or the head whoever, said that Lyme disease isn't prevalent in Missouri. I'm like, you want me to call my friend who works in a hospital there? And so she can tell you how much they're seeing this year? They're like, well, we could test you for it, but that would cost this much. Or we can just take and put you on the antibiotics. That's what they treat it with. So they put me on the antibiotics, and like the next day, I was already feeling better. I had like a bullseye.
Yeah, my one of my close friends, Hayden, got Lyme disease when he was a baby, and he has so many different health issues now because of it.
Yeah, if it goes untreated, it can cause a lot of issues.
If it goes into it, also like kill you.
He has to get like injections every couple of weeks. I don't know like what it is, but it's something that has to do with it.
Yeah, it can be pretty serious. I mean, luckily mine got caught pretty early. Yeah, left untreated, it caused a ton of health problems. But yeah, I couldn't even stay awake most of the time. It was so bad. Okay, I think we might be done, Kenzie.
Ooh.
If I can stand up, my knees probably gonna fall off second I stand up.
It's that bad, huh?
I don't feel it right now. I'm going to when I stand up, though. You saw it was how I was bruising.
Yeah, it did bruise really fast. That's always worrisome.
Yeah, I'll be going to the concert tomorrow with crutches. Better find some crutches. I don't think I brought my crutches when I moved. I think I left them. Okay, you ready to go take a look?
Oh. Oh God, I was stuck.
Oh, me too.
Put my shoes back on.
Your mom stuck with us for the entire thing.
I'm glad I finally had this done. I feel so much.
Yeah, it feel way better.
Did
I take this off.
yeah. Did we put the fake skin on you last time?
Gave me like a patch, I think.
Just a black
Clint
patch?
told me to keep it on a couple hours. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we'll do that this time because that's kind of a hard spot for the fake skin. So, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and close this stream up then. And I'll do this and we'll close it up. And we will, looks like Mom gave us the thumbs up. Thumbs up. I usually edit these down to like a 2-minute video too, so it's like when I have time. I haven't had much time lately. Because the 2-minute videos make it like really fun, especially on like a 3.5 hour tattoo. Really, really fast. Okay, thanks for joining. Goodbye.